Well, how you like it in town so far?
It's been good. I mean, energy's been great. Enjoying getting acclimated to the new team and new teammates, and enjoying this Florida sun. So
Like everything is new around here, it feels like. Defensive coordinator, defensive system, everything is kind of, you got to see the Jags quite a bit from your vantage point over in Houston, but being kind of on the ground floor is something new. What has it been like kind of getting acclimated to everything?
like you said, it's a complete overhaul. So a lot of new faces. We're all, pushed towards the same goal and trying to get acclimated the same way. So I just think that helps and just helps build more camaraderie.
In the safety room particularly is quite a bit of competition this year. You're going to probably have two new starters, yourself and somebody else back there, maybe Dewey, maybe Ransaw if he gets healthy, but a lot of newness in that safety room as well. What have you, when you're kind of the elder statesman in the room, to borrow an older term, but how have you tried to convey some of that knowledge to the younger guys?
Just kind of relaying my experiences to them any way I can. Everybody got a different kind of, I guess, story in the league. My story is a little different. Dewey's story coming up. So how we came up in the league is very similar. And just trying to push hard work and perseverance and just keep grinding and stacking every day. You never know when your opportunity comes. So that's my biggest thing.
Have you got any grief from your friends back in Houston for joining the Jags?
Not too much. I'm sure, once we, cross paths, they'll give me some flack for it. But it's all love, so.
Coach Camp, what is he like as a DC? He's a feisty and fiery guy. What has it been like kind of learning under him and his system?
It's been great. Like you say, he's very fiery, very intense guy. And I think, if you can leave that imprint on the defense, I mean, that's anything you want. You want a hard-nosed, attitude-type defense. And I think what his personality brings, we could display that on the defensive side of the ball. We'll be a good defense.
Talked about your journey in the league and drafted, and you're 31 now, so you've gotten a little bit of experience in this league. Kind of take me through your journey from being drafted and your Chiefs and Texans and elsewhere, your path here.
Man, it's just been crazy. Like going, and football has taken me so many places, so many different cities, and I'm fortunate and I'm blessed for all of it. And I just love. It's the people type business. That's what the NFL is. Just being able to be a part of people's story, I think, is a special thing, and to be a part of the NFL in general. So,
what have you learned being here so far? Just being in town 3.5, 4 months, and getting to see the beaches, or what's kind of been your perception of Jacksonville so far?
It's much smaller than when I was in Houston. Like, I feel like in Jacksonville, you kind of walk around, people give you a couple stares, they might know who you are. In Houston, I didn't really feel like that. I felt like a fish in the big pond, so to speak. So a lot smaller, but I'm getting acclimated. They got a lot of good coffee shops I like going to, and that's what I like to do. I'm a pretty chill guy.
Are you a coffee person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's are you dark roast kind of guy? You got to be caffeinated, right? You're not a decaf guy.
I do a lot of espresso. So I got an espresso machine at home. I kind of like to experiment and make drinks at home. So yeah.
What's your espresso machine? I got a Breville.
I got the Breville Express barista, something like that. Yeah, I got one of those.
What's your go-to for beans?
Right now, it's a place called, I think, Mechanism. I've been buying my beans from there. Yeah, so far, they got some good beans.
Over by town, so that's where I get mine from, man. Yeah, that's some good stuff there. So it's drinking coffee and espressos, and this climate is a little bit. People say, man, how you drinking that, and not something like some cool tea with ice. Yeah. So are you getting used to the heat?
No, I'm definitely getting acclimated. It's a lot heavier because of the humidity, but today was pretty nice. I ain't had no complaints today, so.
But the stadium scrimmage last week, what were your thoughts on getting that? And actually the fans, different being at the Mech here with the fans, or kind of in that one area, but in the stadium last week with the fans and chanting your name and getting to experience that in Everbank Stadium as a Jaguar for the first time. What was that like?
That was really my first time ever experiencing like having a scrimmage during training camp for the fans to come about and have a more intimate setting. So it definitely was nice being able to connect and see people's faces and talk to people in that regard.
Other side of the rivalry, these guys have had an intense rivalry for years. You get to experience that as a member of Houston. So what was it like when you played Jacksonville, be it here or in Houston, and being a divisional game and an opponent?
I think whenever I came here, I was just excited to get on grass and play on grass because we always play inside on that turf. So now I'm happy to be grass, for all the home games, and that's a blessing for your knees and your body. So.
You looking forward to Saturday night?
Oh yeah, for sure. You're always looking at anytime you put on an NFL uniform, you go out there and compete, right? So got to be blessed for the opportunity, and you got to be ready for it.
Do you get more out of the joint practices during preseason than you do actually out of the games? I mean, the games seem like, I mean, you're so scripted and very few plays, but it seems like joint practice you may glean a little bit more.
Yeah, I think the joint practices might start to feel like closer to like what regular season football would feel like. Some of the preseason games, you might get 10 plays or 5 plays and then you out. And it's like you can't really, get a feel for the game and get a feel for the quarterback and what's being called. So yeah, definitely you get a lot out of the joint practices.
What's been your family and you's favorite go-to in town? Has it been the beach? Has it been libraries? What has it been kind of so?
It's been the splash pad in our community center. We got a little pool and stuff. We just have family pool days and stuff like that. So we just go out, put our sunscreen on, have a good time, bring a couple snacks, and get in the pool. So.